What's up with YouTube? It's your man King Howie back with another video. And good morning. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Remember to drink responsibly tonight. Be safe out there. It will be cold. Avoid all sobriety checkpoints and whatnot. Now, let's get into the shit. Now, this ain't going to be no Packer video. Y'all like the hat? I had to go do some shopping. I got another one right here. You know what I'm saying? Have to represent for the squad. I picked up a Laker hat. I hate doing Laker videos. I ain't making no Laker videos until them bums stop losing to the Clippers and get to the playoffs so we can see this LeBron James debacle or LeBron James redemption. Whatever storyline they're trying to throw at us with this low ratings having NBA right now. But I think things will pick up once the All-Star break is over with. But let's get into why we're here. Since everybody want to talk about the team that's been talked about the most this whole year, from the beginning of the season till the end of the season, the Dallas Cowboys. What did I tell y'all in my video? I did a video. I was in Vegas. I was out in Vegas hanging out, visiting my sister and shit, and having a good time. And I told y'all in that video that Dak Prescott would not get a contract. I kept telling y'all that. I told y'all that a long time ago, man. I told y'all that the Dallas Cowboys were not going to come up with an agreement, or Dak wasn't going to agree to the contract terms that the Cowboys tried to present to him. And people are wondering why. It's the guaranteed portion of the money. Do I think Dak wants $40 million? Yeah, I think Dak wants $40 million, especially when the salary cap is went up an extra $10 million. I think it's like $10 to $13 million the cap has went up. And that's part of the reason why Dak wants $40 million. Now, Cowboys can franchise tag Dak for $27 million, which I think he's not. If they franchise tag him for $27 million, I think it's $27 million. If they franchise tag him at $27 million, I don't think Dak is going to want to go out there and play football. I don't think he wants to go out there and play football for the Dallas Cowboys. Plus, the reading between the lines of the things that he's been saying in the media as of late, you know, is a telltale sign that, you know, Dak probably wants out of Dallas. Probably wants out of Dallas. I don't blame him. I mean, now I understand where Jerry Jones is coming from. It's his team. It's his money. If anybody's going to fuck up his money, if anybody's going to trash it and throw his money around and play with it, it's going to be Jerry Jones. He's not going to, you know what I'm saying, hire somebody and they not making the right decisions that he thinks are not the right decisions. He wants total control. It's like I told y'all, man. This is like Play-Doh for Jerry. This is a toy for him. At the time he purchased the team, no, it wasn't. You know, he put his life, he put everything on the line for this team, and you know, everything has turned tenfold for Jerry. Won 3 Super Bowls with the team, but this Dak thing, it's gonna get more messier than what the Cowboy fans think, and like I said before in the Vegas video, I think that there is another team that is very interested in Dak Prescott. Who knows what team that is? It could be the Raiders. You know, I think Gruden is trying to move on from Derek Carr. It could be a number of teams, man. It could be a number of teams out there. But I'll tell you where Dak Prescott And the Cowboys went wrong with this contract. And it went wrong when the Vikings gave Kirk Cousins all that money. That's where the contract negotiations with the Dallas Cowboys and Dak Prescott went wrong. Dak looking like, whoa, they gave this dude a guaranteed contract for the crap he's put on the field. When the Vikings made that deal with Kirk Cousins, that changed the whole landscape of how quarterbacks should be paid. Next thing you know, Jared Goff get a big deal. Who else got a big deal? Carson Wentz got a big deal. And now the Cowboys are like, man, we not trying to Russell Wilson get a big-time contract. You know, Dallas like, man, we not really trying to pay Dak Prescott that kind of money, man. I mean, yeah, he had big numbers this year. Did Dak throw over 25 touchdowns? He probably did this year. He probably did. I mean, he was up there in passing yards, you know. But having all of that, damn, all these birthday wishes coming in. Having all of that, you know, like I said, like I told my Cowboy homie, man, it's a story behind every game and every yard that's put out there on the field. Like, it's a storyline. And when you look at the storyline, garbage time Dak is what we got this year. Garbage time Dak. I mean, you putting up all those yards and you got damn near a Jameson Winston record. Like, Jameson Winston did the same thing. Threw for all those yards. I think all of the top people that threw for yards ain't in the playoffs. So that goes to show you that having the big numbers and having the big numbers don't mean shit. It all comes back to one thing: team football. A collective group of men that have a bond with each other to move in the right direction as one unit. Not, you know, I'm a stat stuff. That's all I seen Dak do was stat stuff. You know what I mean? Dallas Cowboys had a 1,000-yard rusher, a quarterback that threw over 4,000 yards, and a 1,000-yard receiver in Amari Cooper, and they're not in the playoffs. I don't get it. I don't get Cowboy fans. This is the most talented team. Talented? The only talented player on that field besides the offensive line is Ezekiel Elliott. That's it. That's where it stops. They got all this talent. I'm looking at this roster like, really? Really? I'm not even going to start with the quarterback. We already know how good Dak Carr, I call him Dak Carr. Some people call him Dak Bortles, but you can't even call him Dak Bortles. You want to know why? Because what is his name? Blake Bortles got to an AFC championship game against the New England Patriots. Dak only got one playoff win. So you can't even call him Dak Bortles. You got to call him, man, can you even call him Dak Carr? No, you just call him Dak Prescott, man. These Cowboy fans are delusional. Some are. No, most are, some not. Some Cowboy fans look at this team and just be like, man, this team is trash. Man, do not be a Mark Holmes. Shout out to Cole Pizzle. You bend the knee, Mark. Bend that knee. You got to bend the knee for Cole Pizzle, baby. Man, Mark Holmes is the most delusional Cowboy fan I've ever seen, man. He go live hour within the hour just talking about a losing team. Like they still in the playoff hunt. Mark Holmes really think the Cowboys are still in the playoff hunt. It just baffles me, man, how y'all see the same shit for 25 years. The same shit for 25 years. You know what they say, repeating the same thing over and over again is like insanity. And I understand now I understand why Cowboy fans are insane. They just, shout out to my homie Sean Lakes. He finally got the big picture. You know what I'm saying? I told him, I said, bro, first of all, he hate Dak Prescott. He can't stand Dak Prescott. He like a super duper Romo fanatic. But I told him, I said, bro, you can't have a leader taking you down a path that's the wrong way. I was like, as long as Jerry Jones is still in the way of this team, as long as Jerry Jones won't let the people he hired do their job, this team will never amount to shit. Jerry Jones is coming to the practices, stopping practice, talking to the players. Like, bro, let them practice. Let them practice, Jerry. Sit down somewhere. Every time the Cowboys score a touchdown, the camera has to pan right to Jerry Jones with him up there trying to clap his old ass, clapping just like Jason Garrett, all excited. Man, sit your old ass down, Jerry. Get the hell out the way. Thank God, well, the Green Bay Packers don't have an owner. We have a president. But thank God we don't got no owner like Jerry Jones, man, that just constantly want to be in the way, making the wrong decisions. Spending unnecessary money. He gave Des Bryant $70 million. He paid Romo, and Romo got hurt. Let Romo go and was still paying him. Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is the reason for everything that's wrong with the Cowboys. And until Cowboy fans realize that and stop talking about the coach, it starts with the owner. Now, y'all know how y'all have had Jason Garrett for what, almost 10 years. Jason Garrett been there since the 90s. Jason Garrett is no stranger to the Cowboys. And y'all was expecting Jason Garrett to change? Y'all was expecting some kind of change? We know what change did for the Green Bay Packers. We know what change did for us. We 13-3. Well, I'm not. Let me stop talking about this. Ain't about the Packers. This is about the Cowboys. This ain't about. Save another video for that. This is about the Cowboys. Cowboy fans, y'all gonna have to take a hard look in the mirror and just understand that as long as Jerry Jones is the man of the operation, the man that's running the show, y'all just gonna be a walking piece of mediocrity in the NFL, man. And now that Ron Rivera is with the Redskins, oh my God! I hope Cam Newton go to the Redskins. Redskins, y'all need to go get Cam freaking Newton. Go get Cameron Darrell Newton. Go get him. Oh, I would love to see that. Dak Prescott come back on a franchise tag. Carson Wentz got to deal with Ron Rivera's defense. Man, I'm picking the Redskins to go to the playoffs next year. I'm picking the Redskins to win the NFC East. Why? Because whoever Jerry Jones put in the next coaching spot, matter of fact, we don't even know if he's going to let Jason Garrett go. He might give Jason Garrett another 2-year shot. Look, Jason. Look, Jason Garrett. If he give you another 2 years, oh my God. That will make Cowboy fans explode, man. I hope that happens, man. I hope that happens, man. I know I sound a little Stephen A. Smithish, but man, it's just funny watching this team go through the shit that they go through, and we have to sit here every day and watch Skip Bayless pound the desk about the damn sorry-ass Cowboys. And it's forcing, other sports networks to talk about the Cowboys. Like, why do we have to keep talking about a trash-ass team every single day? A trash-ass team is getting talked about. They going out there losing to the Jets. They going out there losing to the Buffalo Bills. They're going out there losing games that they supposed to win. They went out there and just fell apart against the Patriots. They got blown out by us. Sam Darnold. Samuel Darnold. Man, y'all let that USC bum beat y'all, man. Oh, man. There's so much shit you can say about the Cowboys. I mean, the memes have been running rampant all on social media about the Cowboys, and I love it. I'm happy I'm alive to see all of this go down. You know what I mean? Jerry Jones just continues to let the fans down with his decision making. He won't get out the way. Jerry Jones, you have to get out the way. If you're going to hire a head coach, let the head coach. You need to hire a GM because obviously you said it yourself. You said you was a fuck up GM. And that's the weirdest part. He knows, Jerry Jones knows where he's lacking when it comes to building a team. Jerry, you don't know how to build a football team, Jerry. You don't know how. We've been seeing this for 25 years, Jerry Jones, of you not knowing how to build a foot. It's 25 years and you ain't learned nothing. You're not looking around the league and seeing how other teams are getting better. You're not seeing that. You're not taking examples from, okay, I see how he did that with you know, making them, you know, be a 7 and whatever 6-10 team, and now, you know, they 10-6. They got a wild card spot. Jerry is not even looking at how other teams are maneuvering, and it's good GMs out there, Jerry Jones. It's good GMs out there, but you refuse to let another person make better decisions than you do. You don't want to hire a GM because you don't want that GM to get the credit like Bill Polian did for the Colts. You don't want that. That's what Jerry Jones don't want. That's what he's afraid of hiring a GM and the GM bringing in the right pieces to get the Dallas Cowboys to a second-round playoff spot. And then everybody just be like, man, see what Jerry Jones did? He finally got out the way, and he let somebody who knows football. Obviously, Jerry don't know anything about football. Now that he hired somebody, this was the smartest thing Jerry Jones has ever did for his football legacy, was hiring a GM. Jerry Jones don't want to hear that. Jerry Jones don't want to wake up and see the media saying, finally, Jerry, this is the smartest decision Jerry Jones has ever made. He hired somebody who knows what the hell they doing. Nah, that ain't going to sit too well with Jerry. Jerry wants to be the sole responsible person to make it work. So with that being said, man, I'm out. My phone is ringing and I got to bounce.